As we continue to honor Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, we also recognize May as Mental Health Awareness Month. I spoke with an Asian American small business owner and therapist who is working to destigmatize and shine a spotlight on mental health in the AAPI community. Gaman in Japanese means to endure with fortitude and dignity. This grin and bear it ideology runs rampant in the Asian American community as a whole. And when it comes to mental health, seeking help is oftentimes not an option.
That's actually a trauma response, to view it as like, okay, we don't do emotions. Many of our parents or our background has a trauma response or stigma still towards mental health.
Shame and embarrassment force many to struggle in silence, and symptoms are typically dismissed, denied, or neglected altogether. Jaja Chen is the co-owner of Cha Community, a boba tea cafe here in Waco and Temple.
As an Asian American owned business, being able to share our culture, I think really represents just a way to live out the legacies that my immigrant parents gave to us coming here to the U.S.
She also uses therapy as a licensed clinical social worker supervisor to help fill a void and offset the taboo.
Especially because there's just not that many Asian American therapists in Texas. Sometimes there can be the myth, I know amongst a lot of immigrants, that therapy is for Americans in the sense of Caucasians.
According to the American Psychological Association, Asian Americans are the least likely racial group to take action on their mental health. All the while, cases of mental health issues in this group have been on the rise.
We need to have therapists who are competently trained and understand the dynamics of the culture. If folks can't even relate to the therapist, then it can be hard to even be vulnerable or to open up.
And the silent Asian often pays a price. Speaking up and speaking out needs to be a mission in the AAPI community.
I know many Asian Americans can feel like our history is invisible, instead of just hiding or diminishing our story, recognizing, hey, our story is important and it's something to be celebrated and is worthy of being shared. Awareness and access are the first steps, and recognizing you are not alone. For those looking for resources on Asian American mental health or how to reach Jaja, it will be on our website, fox44news.com.